Hey there, family. I've got some absolutely incredible news that's going to make your day. Remember that Social Security increase we talked about last week? Well, hold on to your seats, because what I'm about to share is even bigger. We're talking about a groundbreaking third round of payments coming in January 2025, with $654 checks heading straight to beneficiaries across all 50 states. And yes, this includes both SSI and SSDI recipients. Before we dive deep into these life-changing details, do yourself a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and notification bell. With these historic changes happening in Social Security, you absolutely can't afford to miss any updates. And if you find value in this information, smash that like button. It helps our community grow and gets this crucial information to others who desperately need it. Let me tell you, when I first saw these numbers cross my desk, I had to do a double take. This isn't just another routine adjustment. We're looking at something unprecedented in Social Security history. The Social Security Administration has really stepped up to address the challenges many Americans are facing right now. They've taken a hard look at everything from skyrocketing housing costs to medical expenses, from grocery prices that seem to climb every week to utility bills that keep getting bigger. You know, I've been covering Social Security news for years now, and I've never seen anything quite like this. This $654 payment represents the most aggressive response we've seen to ensure beneficiaries can maintain their dignity and standard of living in these challenging economic times. What makes this third round truly special is its comprehensive approach. Unlike previous increases that mainly focused on basic cost of living adjustments, this round considers a much broader range of economic factors. Let's break this down in real terms. Think about your monthly expenses, your rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, medications. This increase is designed to make a real difference in covering these essential costs. The Social Security Administration has actually studied cost variations across different regions, analyzed healthcare expense trends, and even considered how recent market fluctuations have impacted retirement savings. They're not just throwing numbers at the wall. This is carefully calculated support. Now, I know many of you are wondering about the timing of these payments. The Social Security Administration has developed a sophisticated new distribution system that's more streamlined than ever before. Instead of the traditional 3-Wednesday schedule we're all familiar with, they're implementing a rolling distribution system. This means some of you might actually see your payments earlier than usual, which I know will be welcome news for many of you. For my SSI recipients out there, I've got some particularly important information for you. The SSI distribution schedule is getting some unique modifications for this special increase. Some of you might receive your increases as separate deposits, while others will see them combined with your regular payment. And don't worry, I'm going to explain exactly how to know which group you'll fall into. SSDI recipients, I haven't forgotten about you. Your payment schedule has its own specific considerations, especially if you're also receiving Medicare benefits or have dependent benefits attached to your record. There are some special provisions in place that you need to understand to make the most of this increase. Here's something fascinating that many people don't realize: your location within the 50 states can actually impact how this payment is processed. While the federal amount stays consistent, state supplemental payments can vary significantly. Some states add substantial supplements to federal SSI payments, while others provide minimal or no additional amounts. This is why it's crucial to understand your state's specific programs to maximize your benefits. Let's talk about eligibility, because this is where things often get confusing. The good news is that this increase applies to a broad range of beneficiaries. But there are important qualifications you need to understand. Your work credits, current benefit amount, and even your age can affect how this increase applies to you. I'm going to break down each eligibility category so you can identify exactly where you stand. For those of you who are currently working while receiving benefits, pay special attention here. This increase might affect your earnings limits differently than previous adjustments. Don't worry, I'll explain how to calculate these new thresholds to ensure you're maximizing your benefits while staying within the guidelines. Now, if you're receiving multiple benefits, maybe you're getting both Social Security and SSI or SSDI, and another benefit, this next section is crucial for you. The way this increase affects combined benefits is complex, and you need to understand how these payments will work together. Some of you might see changes in your benefit mix, and knowing what to expect can help you plan accordingly. Let's address Medicare, because this is a major concern for many of you. If you're enrolled in Medicare, this increase could affect your premiums and out-of-pocket costs. But here's the good news. There are protections in place to ensure that benefit increases don't get completely absorbed by rising healthcare costs. I'll explain how these protections work and what you need to do to make sure they're applied to your situation. Here's something crucial that most people overlook: how this increase might affect other benefits you're receiving. Whether it's housing assistance, SENAP benefits, or other forms of aid, a change in your Social Security income can impact these programs. But don't panic, there are strategies to manage these changes effectively. Documentation is key in this process. While the Social Security Administration has streamlined things, being prepared can help ensure you receive your payment without any delays. Having certain documents and information readily available can make a huge difference in how smoothly this process goes for you. For those with representative payees managing their benefits, there are special considerations you need to know about. The same goes for those with direct deposit versus those who receive paper checks. Each payment method has its own timeline and requirements. Let's talk about taxes. I know it's not the most exciting topic, but understanding the tax implications of this increase is crucial for your financial planning. Depending on your total income, up to 85% of your Social Security benefits might be taxable. However, there are strategies to manage this additional income that could help minimize your tax burden. Here's something really important that many people miss: there are specific actions you might need to take to ensure you receive the full amount you're entitled to. This could include updating your information with the Social Security Administration, checking your direct deposit details, or verifying your address if you receive paper checks. For those of you who have recently started receiving Social Security benefits, or if you're planning to start soon, this information is equally important. The timing of when you begin receiving benefits could affect how this increase applies to you. I'll explain how different starting dates might impact your increase and what you can do to maximize your benefits. Let's discuss what happens if you don't receive your payment when expected. The Social Security Administration has specific procedures in place for handling delayed or missing payments. Knowing these procedures in advance can save you a lot of stress if you encounter any issues. Now, let's talk about scams, because unfortunately, whenever there's a significant benefit increase, scammers try to take advantage. These criminals are getting more sophisticated, often using convincing phone scams or phishing emails. Remember, the Social Security Administration will never call you asking for personal information or demanding payment. As we wrap up, let me remind you of the most important actions you need to take right now to ensure you're ready for this third round of January 2025 payments. Being proactive is always better than reactive when it comes to your benefits. Keep your personal information updated, monitor your accounts, and stay informed about any additional changes. I want to hear from you in the comments below. What's your biggest question about this upcoming increase? What topics would you like me to cover in future videos? Your questions help me create content that's most valuable to our community, and I read every single comment. Don't forget to smash that like button if you found this information helpful, and share this video with anyone who might benefit from this important update. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay informed about future Social Security updates. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more crucial updates about your Social Security benefits. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep an eye on your bank accounts for that $654 payment.